34s. All right, let's go over the pre-market plan. Y'all ready? Last day of the year. Key levels same as yesterday, 6957, 6960. With that confirmation, once we get above 6964, looking for the breakout above that. Orb longs, intraday LVNs, things like that. Right here, LVNs to the 6978s, 85s. Point of emphasis is weekly V pocket 6950-ish with that large sell delta in at 6948 under. If we can hold above this, in general, we might get volatility or short squeeze up. We grab liquidity pre-market and now might have enough short fuel for the move above those 60s. We wanted yesterday, especially end of year. Retest of intraday V pocket 6934 to 25s. Delta confirmation does not want to trade there. Might be a good long entry. We don't want volume trading here though. Want it to be quick retest. Volume down there might be signaling move down. Avoid shorts again today. Avoid trading the 55s, 45s again. Yeah, because that's we want to see the volatility. We don't want to be involved in the chop, so we want to catch one of those. Levels kind of the same as yesterday. See the VPOC down here. If we can come down here and I see on bookmap and footprint that we don't want to trade down here and this is just a retest for a move up, I can get easily my 10 points that I want and then maybe hold a winner to see if we can test this. The trend line that I drew yesterday created a new trend line as well. It's really looking like a squeeze if we can get above this. I really want to be involved in this. If we can start holding these 50s really well, I want to get involved in that. But I also want to make sure I avoid that range, right? Just because it's holding the 50s doesn't mean it's for sure going to break above this range. I want to see it hold the 50s really strong and kind of start a new range maybe. That might be a trade, but we need to see we need to see LVN creation. We need to see some delta outliers. We need to see the opening range breakout, something like that. I need to see one of my entry confirmations after this 45 to 55 range is broken. Like we cannot be involved in one of these range trades if we're trying to catch a breakout or whatever the case is. I mean, we can maybe be involved on the lower end because we're long biased, but we cannot get caught in a fake out above. So we got to make sure we really, really be careful with that. Yeah, we got to hold these. I'm also only trading 3 MES today. I wanted to actually size up, but my eyes got 3 hours of sleep last night. That does not seem very fun for me, so I'm avoiding that. Let's see how this week ends. I think my trading plan is pretty much confirmed. There's not too much else going on. I don't want to short at all. I just want to not be involved in shorts as long as we're above, above these 05s. You know what I'm saying? Look how we bounced perfectly off my levels. You know what I mean? This is like a little LVN on the daily volume profile. We didn't want to trade any volume there. We moved up. So we got a lot of liquidity here. All this liquidity we grabbed can easily create that next move. So I'm going to start watching now. Maybe I can get involved in a good trade. Love to see it. All right, y'all ready? Let's get to it. What am I doing? Come on, Sam, what are we doing here? Take this off. I'm moving these notes over. All right. 7:45, we have some PMI, Chicago PMI data. I don't really think that's going to be too big of a thing on us, but it's something to note. It's like half of me wants to take like a small size trying to catch this low, but that just messes up my process. I need to have those 3 contracts, dude. The way my brain works, it just helps me so much to be able to catch a nice little move and then, hold a winner. Watching these levels, though. Let's watch these levels and see if we confirm. You guys can't see my book map, unfortunately. There's no it is there. I'll go sim trade short on a trend continuation trade. Because I know those 905s would hit. Once we hit that liquidity in the 20s, like there's so much liquidity there that it's just going to be able to fill that whole range out. If that happens, but I'm still long biased. Okay, so not that much volume came in here at the 32s, 31s. That's not bad. I want to see after the first 45, first 15 minutes, a failed opening range breakdown reversal. This would actually be a beautiful level for a failed opening range breakdown. If there was not a lot of volume here, it would be beautiful. I can snag a really fucking good entrance potentially too. Or I could let it confirm, get back above these 34s, and then roll with it from there. But then it might play around in this whole area too. I don't know. I like that idea though. Okay, let me write that down. Looking at failed orb breakdown if volume and delta confirmation supports its win in the 31s, the 25s, especially if we reclaim. Need good risk. Reclaim 34s. Yeah, see, I mean, like, let's see this. Look at all this. Okay, so check this out. Shit ton of sell delta coming in. Fuck ton of sell delta coming in here. It's starting to really have problems down here, though. I for sure don't want under the 26s to be putting volume in. No, sir. We don't want volume under the 26s at all. We don't want that at all. Yeah, the volume is definitely coming in here. I like all this. I mean, remember, we're still all-time highest, so if it's stopping and it's failing to get lower, we don't need a sweep, to be honest. We don't need a fucking sweep. It might just stop and go type shit. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. Let's let this 15-minute range, let's let this 15 minutes end. Chicago PMI comes out. Let's keep our hands on the trigger for delta confirmations. We gotta be wise here. Not only do I want to see buyers come in, but I want to see a pretty, like, artistic looking footprint candle. I want to see something artsy that's like, oh, that's pretty. That looks pretty. You know what I'm saying? That looks pretty. Okay, there's volume coming in down here. Look, we just buyers try to come in and then it just fucking swept down. Okay, yo, if it gets back above these 32s though, fat boy sellers coming in here. I don't know if I like that. Now there's more volume coming in at the lows. I could risk. I don't like all this volume. There's too much volume coming in here. It's the last day of the year too, so the market might not move the way I don't want to buy a falling knife now. Look, okay, check this out. Hey, one thing's for damn sure. Your boy ain't gonna buy a falling knife. I ain't here to buy a falling knife, honey. Give me something pretty, dog. I just need to see something pretty. Remember, this could be a setup for a bigger move the other way. It's holding here.
Order filled.
I want to go break even on this as soon as possible, honestly. If these buyers step up, it's big for us. We gotta get above this. We can't let these buyers become trapped over here. Because at my key level, I saw a lot of it failing. The buyers started to come in. I'm risking what 5, 6, 7. I'm risking 3 points. Come on, I don't see these buyers hold me. I'll just take the loss. Honestly, I think this is a great entrance. If I do lose it, I think I'm just gonna take the loss, eat it, and be silly. Come on, hold, baby, hold. I want to see these buyers hold. Hold buyers. If they don't hold, I might just get out though. Sellers keep coming in. Come on, hold that bit. It's looking weak. Come on, buyers. Look, sellers are coming in, but the sellers coming in higher and shit. Sellers are coming in, but the sellers delta is coming in higher. Is it gonna hold? Fuck, it might hold. The sellers didn't win. The sellers didn't win on that. The sellers did not win. 626s. The sellers did not win. I'm gonna increase my risk a little bit here because that's where the sellers failed at those 6s. So now I'm risking 6, 2 points, 2.5 points. I'm risking 2.5 points now. Oh my god, the sellers, come on, make those sellers fucking pay. Make those sellers fucking pay, fellas. Make the sellers pay. Make the sellers pay. Make the sellers pay. Come on. Make the sellers pay. Oh, these sellers are too strong. I don't want to lose. What do I want to do? Do I want to keep that 2.5? I need to keep that 2.5. If it gets another... Let's do that. We're risking half a point, dog. I want this to hold. If it's strong, it's going to hold. So, look, okay, I'm barely risking any money now. My stress could be off of me. If the trade doesn't work out, the trade doesn't work out, and that's totally okay. 27.50s, I'm risking 27.75s, yeah. Okay. I want us to go back to the top of this range to this next liquidity here. That's 13, 14 points. I want that. And that's back in the range. This last contract would be my, hey, yo, is this going to fucking do some shit that I like to see type thing, you know? But we're going for this liquidity. We're going for this little liquidity bulge here that we had earlier. You'd think that that's going to happen, especially if these sellers get underwater. Remember on the daily chart, sellers are definitely underwater. This could be the final pullback before a big move up. You feel me? This type of dip right here is telling me it's gonna get up. We're gonna get this liquidity at least. We gotta go retouch this. I mean, I'll say the 40s. Let's do the 40s. Let's do 39.75. I'll be kind of pissed if the camera. Come on, I want this candle to hold because if this does work out, I mean, that's a full scale. I mean, I don't know if y'all can see this, but look, see that's my opening range, failed opening range, breakout, right, reversal, and it was at my key level. We had a failed opening range at my key level, good trade. I'm break even now, so I shouldn't be stressed out. I don't want this to go all the way down. I hope this works out. Without me fucking, I mean, yeah, I hope this works out. I hope the sellers don't overpower this. If they overpower it, if this candle fails, If this candle fails, then it's not a trade, and I'm not re-entering this. You know what I'm saying? This market's really strong if this candle doesn't fail. If this candle fails, there is no re-entry because it's not nearly as strong as I thought, and we probably will range bound here the rest of the fucking day. But if it's strong, we're gonna hit that. We're gonna hit this. Come on, baby, give me my 10 points. Okay, on the book map, I'm trying to share my shit with y'all, but book map. All these buyers came in. Sellers tried, failed. Now we're going for the move up. Okay. Now, there's a lot of low volume here, so we're breaking back up. We're gonna go retest this liquidity somehow. I mean, I just need 10 points, honestly. Your boy doesn't need 10 points. I mean, I'm getting a little antsy here. I need the 10 points just to make sure I have a winner. Look, I don't like that it's pulling. Like, I don't like that. I kind of want to take that bitch here. I ain't trying to fuck it. Like, if I get my 8 points, dog, I'm chilling. You feel me? Let's do that. Don't even play with me. Come on, get up there.
Target filled.
I took it. Why? Because it's almost 10 points. Now guess what? Now I'm really chilling. Because look, I wanted to go through here fast as fuck. We're way too close to VPOC, and I just didn't want, because like we're really close to VPOC like that. We could even easily sit here for a long ass time and see filling out the volume profile right at the edge of VPOC. I wanted it to like pass VPOC and all of a sudden tape speeds up and orders can't even get filled until we get until the 41s, 42s. Because we're so fucking close to VPOC, I'm just like grab your points, because guess what? Today's a winner now. Today's a winning day. I'm walking home with money and I have no stress. The second I move that mother sucker to break even, I'm instantly like way less stressed out. The second I take that first contract off at my profit target, I'm feeling jolly. You know what I'm saying? I'm chilling. This dead ass might be the way the move. And that's my trade. I ain't been with other kind of girls, and I was in them all, but ain't none of them at all. Seen the best of the best, but baby girl, I'm not impressed because ain't none of them at all. Feel when I steal when you see what a girl needs you to be. I would be surprised if this ends up working. I ain't that kind of guy ain't trying to beat me out. How to treat a lady. It's really having a hard time going lower. Some shit's gonna pop off though. Some's gonna pop off. Okay, I need to take a screen. Share my shit. Pride is what you have, baby girl. I'm what you have. See, we're putting volume here. We don't want to go back up to the next volume levels. Not really fucking with it. I might be done for today. I need to figure out and make that decision ASAP. I cannot leave that a gray area. Do not leave your decisions a gray area for your impulsive mind to have an option. You figure out if is this what you need to do? Stop now. Figure it out. Because if yeah. So let's write this out. We attempted at bottom of our key level. Perfect for a reverse book map. Confirmed a higher low on delta. Buy prints and sell delta. Unable to go lower. And volume was lower as well. You got it risking how many points? 3 points? 3 points. 2.5 quickly. Took off 2/3. Took off 2/3 right above VPOC due to inability to move fast through that LVN area. Good exit. That looks like a good confirmation right there, actually. I just don't know because, look, it's slowing down. The volume is getting lower and lower. Last time I saw the volume get lower and lower like this, volume increased and it went short. It was a great short setup. So, this might end up being a really good short setup for the 905s. Just because it's the last day of the year and we're going to get some really nice manipulation. And guess what happens the rest of the week and following week? Then we move the fuck up. I would not be surprised if this ends up really fucking dumping under. If we start trading, okay, I'm not going to front. I might, just because it's good practice for me, do a 1 unit. Should I even do a 1 unit or should I do sim? I'm going to do sim. I'm going to do sim shorts because I need to stick to 3 units. Okay, check this out. Trade 2. Or short if we start trading under 6925 with volume. Looking for pops on trend continuation, targeting 6905. I'm gonna do the sim trade. Why? Because it's against my original plan, but everything lines up. I mean, I had this idea together. I just don't want to go short right now. But the volume, volume decreasing at this area, end of year volatility can cause that liquidity grab to 6905s. I'm there for it. I'm there for this if we can start putting volume in under 6925s. See, now the volume's increasing on the short move. I honestly might fucking do it. 6905, bro. The only problem I have is I need to be able to take a trade off like some sort of delta confirmation so that I can have a good spot for entry. Because if I enter based on just the volume profile, this whole area can get played up so quickly. You know, I don't know where I can enter at. This whole area can get played up. Okay, we got a pop. See, like the 707 lot order. If this sell delta on bookmap fails, I don't know, show y'all. Fuck, I might be fucking my trade up fucking y'all doing this shit for y'all. Okay, let's see the sell delta fail here. I think it's failing.
Order filled.
I took that trade. Chart trader. It's a sim trade because that's not part of my plan. But I took the trade. 6929. I'll see. Like, I might lose that one. I mean, let's see. Let's see if the buyers fail and we this ends up being the last trap buyer before I move up. Before I move down. Bro, like this is all fun and games. So we're gonna target the end of that range, and then we're gonna target. This is honestly all fun and games right now. Just me practicing my market analysis to better myself for real execution with real capital on the line. But as you can see, I had to get an entry off the delta. Like, can y'all see this? I'm over this now. Look. Okay, so y'all see the book map. You saw all these buyers come in, failed. Buyers come in, failed. So we have 3 failed attempts. We have 3 failed attempts. Fuck, I don't even know I'm moving this shit for y'all. Fuck. Okay, we have 3 failed attempts. I'm getting off book map now because now I'm doing too much movement for y'all. Like I said, I need to see a delta outliers trade off that. Look, all that sell delta right here and last range candles VPOC. We failed that. That's why I entered. I'm risking that. All these buyers are coming in. I mean, I might end up losing, but that's why I did a sim trade. Just because seriously, at the end of the day, this whole thing right here can get traded so easily. There could be another move up before I move down. I don't know when that entry is gonna come. And the last thing I want to do is get in as it's moving down because now I'm stuck in the new range with nothing to risk off of. So my risk off this delta confirmation and these deltas and these lower highs and the trap buyers that are coming in is like the best I can go off of at the moment. All right, so let's see what I'm targeting. So obviously 6905 is the edge of that volume profile range. It's gonna be crazy if I win this one. We need that 10 points. You want to see how I'm targeting shit? Okay, so this is how I'm targeting shit right here. So this is my whole range. I'm thinking like, see right here, just enter this range. How I'm gonna choose, like you see, these daily candle lows and openings are around 6916, 6914. So I'm thinking this one's at 6912. I think the first exit should be like the 6917s, the 6914s, and then I can try to hold the rest because this can easily play me. Shit. Sell delta coming in, breaking that low. Is the volatility just gonna catch up with us? I don't know. 129. If I move it to here, I'm risking 2.5 points. This is 3 points. It shouldn't move over here though, so big bitch. If it came back up here now, dog, you're probably screwed, so I'm gonna end up making this. Watch this shit. Bitches on my eye, bitches on my eye. Sell delta is coming in heavy now. Sell delta is coming in heavy at my low volume daily profile node. That means those imbalances have a lot less chance to fill because there's not a lot of liquidity. All those sellers coming in imbalances at this area is definitely something to be aware of. You can definitely trigger that grab for more liquidity. Let's see. This shit might work, dog. This shit might work for real. Let's get our little winner. 6916s to 6914s and then hold that. We don't want this to reclaim. Honestly, I should move my stop to 2650s. I don't want this shit to reclaim. 2650s is my break-even point too. I need to trade this the way I'll trade it in real life. I don't want this to reclaim. 26. What is this? Yeah, I mean, we can move it to this candle. We don't want this candle to turn positive. I'm risking 1.5 points now. That's pretty. I like that. 1.5 points is not bad at all. I'm gonna be pissed if this comes back up. I don't want to move my stop back because I already did it. We gotta practice not moving it. I didn't move it, so let's take the loss. If we take the loss, and then we'll recap it. I shouldn't have moved it if that was the case. 806 buy delta at the bottom of this candle is definitely something to note. I wanted to see a lot more. I think I might get out of this. Super low volume. If I'm gonna do 1.5, I need this move actually. If I'm gonna lose 1.5 points, I might as well fucking lose 2 points because now the stop is so tight. Like, why are we even doing that? 2050. Yeah, I'm risking 2 points. We're not risking 1.5 points for no fucking reason. There's a lot of buyers coming in here, and the buyers are failing pretty fucking heavy, and that is something I do like to see. The buyers are not getting a lot of move. The buyers aren't getting much. The buyers are not getting much. Fuck, I hate that I moved that shit twice. I'm not moving it again. I'm taking a 2 point loss, or I'm gonna catch my win. Come on, go grab all that liquidity. As soon as it starts playing in that liquidity, it's gonna trigger like a magnetic avalanche. Oh, we have a lot of buyers in here now. There's a lot of buyers. There's a lot of buyers here. Super low volume. I mean, the volume is. If the sellers end up coming back in and getting some balance and gapping this bitch, it's gonna end up looking ugly. It's taking a long time. It's really struggling. Okay, lots of buyers coming in here. It broke out above this. Looks like it's gonna end up coming above and killing me. And that's why I didn't take it. Bitch, and I love it. Okay, I'm moving this up to. That is a 1 point loss. I mean, if it breaks above that, that's a 1 point loss for me. I'm down with that. I want it to fail. Now we're back in that liquidity range. I want it to fail. Buyers came in, tried to hold above. Buyers came in, look at that. I mean, it looks like I can't see it. I'm gonna end up fucking my shit up, fucking around with y'all, but here we go. Book map. Sellers came in hard, buyers came in. Oh, yeah. Buyers, you see this pop up here? We had the pop, like them really trying to make it happen, and it failed, and it came right back under. So that pop that failed, I moved my wrist to that, and that's the appropriate spot. Because if it breaks above that again, after that violent pop it had, probably gonna move back to VPOC, or close to it. So we're risking just a risking a point. I mean, if it finds a way to get above this, which I think it is now, okay, we're gonna lose. Weakening on these, the buyers are coming back in. I think he's gonna break.
Order filled.
Your boy got out. Let's see if he was right. Your boy got out for break even. Let's see if he's accurate. I'm sitting here too long. And remember, I'm long biased at the end of the day. Even if this trade was short, I'm long biased. Let's see if I manage my trade well. I think I managed my trade well. Oh my god, it's going to break it down from here. Am I going to have a bad feeling in my gut that I fucking missed the trade for getting out? I might. This thing's really failing, but it's taking so long. You see how this volume coming in right here, right at my level? See how my line's on my level? That's interesting. I like to see something get painted right on my levels that I made. When I see shit happen right at the levels that I made and all that, I like to see that. That was a great trade, even though, yeah, that was a great fucking trade. I get so weak and money. I think I'm done. I'm done. Your boy is done. All right, I'm signing off. I don't like all this price action. There's gonna be tomorrow. I think at the end of the day, I want to see how this goes at the end of the day, but.